Hi everybody and welcome to the Scott Show. I just got done watching NXT Takeover Wargames. Just an amazing event. I'm going to give you guys a little insight on what happened. But Wargames back after 20 years away, at least with WWE and WCW. I know they've done Wargames events in other promotions, but none was like tonight, and it was crazy. But I'll give you a little insight. So it was in Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center. The kickoff was Charlie Caruso, Sam Roberts, and Booker T. The reason I say that, Booker T was in one of the first War Games. He was in the one with the Shockmaster, if you guys can remember that. And, a little piece of wrestle crap there for you guys. It was pretty awesome. Now, Mauro Ranallo, Percy Watson, and Nigel McGuinness is calling the action. And we go to the first match. Cassius Ohno against Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan is a big dude. I did not actually see how big he was until he came out, and he kind of scared me a little bit. Cassius Ohno, yeah, I've seen Chris Hero look a little bit better than this. Now his name is Cassius Ohno, and, I don't like the name, first of all. I really don't like the name. But Lars Sullivan, he seems like a pretty badass kind of dude, and I was impressed. I was impressed with Lars Sullivan. He did a good job. I just didn't like Cassius Ohno. I don't think I'm a very big fan. So Lars Sullivan won the match. Hits a freak accident. It was pretty hardcore, but at the end of the day, Lars Sullivan wins the match with the freak accident. And the referee checks on Ohno. I hope he's okay. I hope that everything went fine. Now, they did show Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Mark Andrews, and Wolfgang at ringside after that match. And it was kind of a good thing that they did. It was cool because I was just really happy that they did that. Because they had before the night started, and I found out later it's going to be taped for TV, Pete Dunne and Johnny Gargano for the UK Championship. So they did have the UK guys there. And maybe they'll use them tomorrow. Put them in the pre-show or something. That would be kind of fun. So, the next match, you had the Velveteen Dream against Aleister Black. And the one big thing they pushed during the promos for it is Aleister Black would not say the Velveteen Dream's name. Which I thought was really weird. It was quite a crazy angle. But he kept just saying, say my name, say my name. And Aleister Black would not say the Velveteen Dream's name. I said it 3 times already. And I wasn't really... I wasn't really impressed with the guy until tonight. These two impressed me so much. This was the match of the night until we get to the main event. Aleister Black and the Velveteen Dream. I could watch those guys wrestle forever. It was amazing. The mind games they were playing with each other. Aleister Black at one time sat down on the ground, and then the Dream went down just like him. And they were just playing with each other's minds, and that's what makes wrestling so good. When you can just watch these guys and just do amazing things. They did Death Valley Drivers all day long, and just crazy amount of moves. At the end of the match, Aleister Black hits the Black Mass, as they call it, for the pin. And he sits and says, hey, enjoy infamy, Velveteen Dream. And everybody kind of freaks out because he said his name. And Black's music hits. He goes. He does not touch anybody. He does not interact with the fans at all. And it's awesome. To me, that makes the guy look badass. He's not touching anybody. He's just walking back, still in his character. And the Velveteen Dream, the last thing you do is you see him smile a little bit because he got his name said, which was cool. I mean, some people have victories wherever. You do see Asuka, Funaki, and Finn Balor at ringside. I think Funaki is there mainly to help Asuka with her English. And it kind of be their... I see him a lot with the Japanese wrestlers. Just hanging out and helping them out. So I think he's a very important part to the whole thing. Now, a fatal four-way for the vacant NXT Women's Championship: Nikki Cross, Kairi Sane, Peyton Royce, and Ember Moon. Now, I was a Peyton Royce fan from the beginning. I thought that she was going to win the match. Kairi Sane and Nikki Cross. I mean, all of these women had an opportunity and reason why they could have won the match. So that to me worked out because it just looked right. However, Nikki Cross is a wild child. Kairi Sane hit that beautiful elbow. I mean, just the most beautiful elbow you'll ever see in the entire world. Peyton Royce played it up so well, and she's just really, really good at the mat. And Ember Moon, what can you say about Ember Moon that you just haven't seen with her matches against Asuka? She's a tough cookie. I think the best part of it, though, was when they all did their kind of finishers on the wrong person, and they kept saving each other, and that was pretty cool. Up until Ember Moon hit the Eclipse on Peyton Royce and Nikki Cross at the same time, and it looks so good. Just watch it. Of course, Kairi Sane hit the insane elbow. Sane got dropped out with a knee, so she's out of the match. So now you have a built-in match saying, hey, Kairi was never pinned, Peyton was never pinned, Nikki only lost because Peyton was in the way. I mean, you got a lot to play with it. Ember Moon's got lots of challengers coming up, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next in the NXT Women's division. Now, it was really cool because Rigo came in to give her the title, and then Asuka came in right behind him and said, "Can I do it?" and hands Ember Moon the title. I know we weren't looking at a turn there. Overall, it went great, and Ember Moon is the champ. Moving on. Alright, we have the NXT title match, Andre Cien Almas against Drew McIntyre. It was a much better match than I thought it was going to be, just because I wasn't really expecting a lot from these two. I don't know why even, because they're both really amazing wrestlers. And Drew McIntyre, he's great. He's former WCPW champion, former, Andre Cien Almas is a former Intercontinental champion at IWGP. Drew McIntyre is a former Intercontinental champion in WWE. And so you had the makings of a good two teams, or two players. And then you had Selena Vega, as the mouthpiece and whatever for Andre Cien Almas. And I was quite surprised with this match. They took a lot of punishment. But Andre Cien Almas is your new NXT champion. That is going to be way different come the next tapings at Full Sail. It's going to be quite interesting. I'm actually looking forward to it. You did see Dusty Rhodes and Arn Anderson before they called out for War Games, and I was almost waiting for Arn Anderson to say something like, "I'm not going to be the first person in," because Arn Anderson was always the first person in every War Games ever. So the fact that he wasn't the first person in, even though he's not even wrestling and long retired, was still pretty funny, and I was waiting for a remark, but I didn't get it. Sanity, the Undisputed Era, and the Authors of Pain with Roderick Strong. So first of all, there was a lot to this match, a lot of spots to this match. The rules were very simple. One person from each team starts out, then every 3 minutes, the rest of the team gets to come in. And I'm like, okay. So they're going to have the Undisputed Era come in and beat the crap out of everybody. But they didn't. And they had, it was really weird because the first team to come out, actually it was Sanity it was the Undisputed Era that came out first. and then I think it was Sanity, and then the last one was the Authors of Pain. Now these guys, it was. I apologize, folks. It was the Undisputed Era, the Authors of Pain were next, and then Sanity was last. And I didn't know why Sanity was going to be last until Killian Dane came in and got all the fun stuff. So they had tables, they had chairs, they had chains. This match, absolute spot fest. I got to say, one of the coolest parts was Killian Dane actually took Adam Cole and slammed him into Bobby Fish with a Michinoku driver. And I don't know how low he hit him, but it just looked bad. I mean, these guys are going to be sore for weeks. An amazing match. I mean, just you got to see this match. This is 6 stars in Japan, folks. One of the highlights of the day was Roderick Strong and Adam Cole did a suplex spot from the top of the cage, landing on everybody else with the exception of one of the Undisputed Era guys. I really wish that they would have more insight to give you who Kyle O'Reilly is and Bobby Fish, because I don't see how they're I see them as the same kind of wrestler. I want to see difference, and you get that with Adam Cole. So I really wish that what they do now is give Adam Cole a shot at the title and give the other two boys the shot at the tag team titles. I think that would be a great way to do this. But what a match. What a crazy match. But at the end of the day, Eric Young gets hit with a chair that he tried to lift because he tried to hit Adam Cole with it. And Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era, are the winners of War Games. Now, it's not just the winners. They survived, folks. And it was one hell of a match. So that leaves NXT TakeOver War Games with the Undisputed Era winning. Adam Cole should get the world title shot. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly should get the tag team title shot. That's just what I think. Let's hope that they do that at tapings, make it look good. Make it say, hey, we survived, we won. You know, give us the heads up. Alright, so you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm actually going to be back a little bit later with some more stuff here on the sports broadcast. And we will see you guys real soon.